Hello, people. Hello, everyone. Hello, nice to see you guys. Yes. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Wonderful time, isn't it? Wonderful people, amazing people. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you guys. The time right now is 10:00. The time right now is 10:00, and we will be getting started soon. Okay, everyone. Everybody, let's do it. Let the game begin, right? We are heading into our day 25, guys. Day 25. Yes, Shank. Yes, all the people in the house. Shank, Akshay, Rahul. Yes, Rahul, I think you have been jumping in recently, which has been really good. Nice. Stay consistent, stay big. Alpana, yes, very good to see you back. Shank, yes, day 25. That means something, guys. Day 25. Arohi, Kanishk, yes, very sincere, very consistent people in the house. Sneha, nice to see you people. The time right now is 10:00 p.m. and we are going to do wonders, guys. Yes, we are truly going to have an amazing life experience. We have completed our 25 days, and that really means something, guys. 25 days, right? And how this journey would have been, guys. We just connected. Yes, hello Pooja, nice to see you as well. We just connected. It was destiny. You came in, I came in, we connected. We shared the common understanding where we were hungry for growth. We wanted to grow better up ahead. Yes, that's how we planned to take our life, guys. And then we wanted to become successful. We understood the new dimensions of life, about positivity, about always going ahead in one direction, never giving up, never stopping, looking at the bright side of aspect. We tuned our mind, then we jumped into the phases where we decided to take ownership of our life, and now we are here. The fourth week is happening. Morning beautiful routine has started for many people, like waking up early in the morning. Like, so the people are really waking up very early, guys, like 4:30s, 5:30s, like 6, and then showing up at 6:30. That really makes a big deal. Okay, and like, guys, some of you itself, you mentioned in the morning, like earlier for initial 1 2 days it was getting tough, but then slowly your body adapted. That's how, guys, you need to understand, it is always going to be painful in the end. The change is always painful, but the more you do that, the initial level would be tough. You have to fight. Many people, 80% of the people, just go here, bounce, and they just get back. Okay, they are not able to overcome this, and because they don't overcome, that's where they feel it's never possible. It's nothing but your belief. You're not able to do it. That's why you're generalizing it's not possible. It's not possible for the mindset which you are having at that time. You need to understand all these facts, guys, but it is possible for many other people, and I'm so proud that there are very dedicated people in this group itself who are showing up very nicely. There are some who have dropped out or this that, but excuses are always going to be there. Excuses will fail such people, guys. They will always be failing in life, and that's what is the world running into. You choose whether you want to succeed, whether you want to fail. It's all up to you, guys. I'm showing you the direction. Now it's up to you how greatly you want to take your life through that, guys. That this is the best which the world can do for you. Now it's up to you. Success is not mandatory, but what if we decide whether success is mandatory for us or not, and we choose that yes, we have to become successful without giving excuses in life. If that's what dedication you're having, then this world has a lot to give you back. If you want to have a complaining life, then there is a complaining death for you. You choose it what you want and accordingly walk through this life. Nobody is going to guide you, or nobody is going to say, okay, whether this is the right way or the wrong way. It's all up to you, guys. Like, my journey is all up to me, your journey is all up to you. People will be coming in and going out, but your consistency, your commitment, your promise to yourself that I will be getting better, that means the big deal, guys. That means everything. Fine, all said and done. Now let's move through, guys. Let's move through. What are we doing right now as part of this final fourth week of our 28-day life transformation program? We decided, like, okay, showing up in the morning, really important exercise. It is going to be life changing for many people. You just have to be more consistent. It is going to change your lives. You would miraculously find a lot of time is added in your bucket. You would miraculously find that your body is getting more healthy, your brain is getting at peace, your heart is getting pretty relaxed, and like intentions situation, you are able to focus more, be more dedicated, solve the problems by being in the comfort zone, guys. You would really become in the right frame of mind to win the life. Basically, stress, pressure, these kind of things are not going to touch you. This is what this morning routine is going to give you, people. Every day in the morning when you wake, there would be a smile on your face, not the worries of yesterday. And when there is smile, you would be more pumped to attack your today. And what we are doing, the most important thing of all, we are relooking, revising our goals. And keep remembering that when you do it on a daily basis, your subconscious mind will set that as the target for you, and it is going to become your reality. Many people don't follow this approach. Because of that, their life is not the way it is supposed to be, basically. So understand these facts. Your life can really change to the whole new level. If you just sit and just complain, nothing is going to happen, guys. Nobody can change your life around. It's only you making charge and taking responsibility, like, okay, I want to do it. And change happens in the moment, guys. The moment you decide, you apply, it happens. If you allow excuses to get on top of it, you will always fail in life, no matter what stage you are in. If you see excuses, there is failure coming your way, guys. Now it's your choice again whether to overcome the failure or accept it and stay behind. But that's your life, it's your choice. I am putting my heart out so that you understand what it is to actually require to put efforts. Had this thing been easy, guys, the world would have been successful. But it needs extreme things, and that is extreme determination and you making the choice for your success. So don't make yourself a failure, guys. Okay, don't do that. Life is too big of a gift to spoil in mediocrity, guys. Okay, understand these facts is fine. Now get back what we are talking about as part of the night session. So yesterday was one of a pretty eye-opener session where I was trying to say how people should be spending their time right now. Right now, in the present moment, how people should be spending their time in order to get the right job, or how what kind of a exercise or a practice should be performed right now so that you can get the right job which you want. And where we came across a lot of nice stuff. Just a quick review of that. Like, you have to be really ready to ask the question, if the opportunity comes, are you really ready for that opportunity? Then you have to keep taking some mini project, and whatever concepts you're learning and applying, maybe in your project, not in your project, but what the job descriptions are expecting from a person like you, all those concepts, start putting it up, guys. Start preparing it up. In that way, your exploring would go great, your debugging skills would go great, your logical thinking skills would go great. And guys, this is the difference. When you actually do it and then you walk into the interview, your confidence would be automatically different. You would be a more nice personality when you're doing a one-on-one at the interview. If you don't know all these things and then you are like, okay, just give me a job, and when the cross questioning is happening, you are not able to defend it. So understand the problem. The problem is you're not really prepared for the interview. And what is preparation? Preparation is whatever we said yesterday. So if you guys have not seen about it or not collected some important, valuable learnings out of that, I would request you to do that. Guys, in life, there is nothing like shortcut. Nothing like shortcut. If you don't want to work hard, the life is not going to justify things for you. You need to understand it. Very important stuff. If you don't want to work hard, nothing is going to happen, guys. If you just want shortcuts, like somebody else give me a quick tricks of getting into the industry, then there would be quick tricks of getting out of the industry as well. People are not able to deal with the pressure of IT industry. You know what, I've seen people literally crying at their desks. I've seen that happening because they are not able to deal with the pressure. Huge expectations would be there. It's not just cracking the job, guys. After cracking, you have to survive it as well. Yes, and without knowledge, that's the root base, basically, guys. Without knowledge, without skill set, you will not be able to survive in the IT industry. The easy you get in, the easy you will come out as well. Now you might find that there are large variety of companies, guys. Maybe there would be some companies, okay, there would be some companies where even not working great is okay. Clients are paying money, people are getting paid. Now, but understand, IT is such a kind of industry, guys, where there is huge possibility of making money. The package range, I would like to give you guys an example. If you're just having a 2 years of experience, 2 years of experience, I know that there are companies which I know that there are companies in the market with 2 years of experience, they pay as low as like 1.5 package or like 2 lakhs of package. Okay, that kind of a package also exists. 2 years of experience, if you're claiming, you might find some companies which is paying like to you like less than 2 lakhs package also, or 2 lakhs package also. You need to understand there are companies in the market with 2 years of experience, they are ready to pay you even 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs. There are companies in the market with 2 years of experience, they are ready to pay you 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs as well. And you know what, guys, there are extreme possibilities also there with 2 years of experience, people getting paid even 15 lakh plus as well. I'm not just telling words, these are literal figures and these exists in the IT world. Now just imagine, depending upon what kind of a person you are, what is your capability level, knowledge level, you would be attracting that kind of a job, right? And let me tell you, without knowledge, without skill, without confidence in yourself, you will never be able to perform the expectation which a 15 lakh package is expecting from you, because you always wanted shortcuts in life, you wanted easy ways of doing it, you didn't want it to do hard work, you don't want to put commitment and efforts. And that's the sad truth, guys, of the today's modern society. We want to have good packages, we want to have a better life, but we want easy ways of doing that. Nobody's ready to put hard work. That's where I'm so proud to have this group right here. But I know that in this group also there will be some people who wants easy way out. But let me tell to all those guys, if you want easy ways, life is not going to give you the best results. There will be easy comings to you and which would be way less. You know it, your potential is huge, but you are choosing mediocrity in your life. So now how a person with 2 years of experience earning 15 lakhs plus lakh of package, how is that possible? Okay, if you ask, now let me tell you the reality that it exists. You need to have your knowledge up to that level, and there would be some companies whose pay scale would be like that and would be more happy to pay you because they found a brilliant candidate in your shape. That's what, guys, it all starts with your knowledge levels, your skill levels. So understand this fact. The IT industry understands it. That's where it pays people brutally as well. It rewards people maximum as well. And you need to understand these facts. Fine. So yesterday we were talking as a gist. Promise to yourself that you would put efforts. What we discussed yesterday, like you would be taking some mini project and applying all the use cases, all the learnings in that. Guys, whether you're a fresher or an experienced person, like junior experienced person, all you guys, I expect that put massive efforts. These things are very easy to listen and forget, guys. You need to know that already your subconscious mind will say, who will take that much of efforts? I am having so much of other things to do in life, my entire day is packed, who is going to do the project now additional? Excuses, excuses, excuses. Let me tell you, people. And this is how the brain works for many people, and that's why they are not successful grandly in life. Understand these things, guys. What are we doing? What is this life transformation about? It is about finding your true potential and giving your everything to what you want in life. Like, there are no excuses. Open your eyes, open your mind, and then you would understand what I am saying. And I hope you people are really getting the gist of it. Without hard work, without commitment, without passion to get results, you will not achieve greatness, guys. And there is nothing like easiness, or there is nothing like shortcuts. You have to put your massive efforts every single day, then the life is going to justify with enormous results back. You don't want to do that, you don't expect that. It is that simple, fair and square, guys. You are supposed to be blamed to wherever you are in your life, nobody else. Fine. Fine. Now what today I want to share you people, okay? Understand these things, guys. It's pretty simple. You want to work hard, you will get a life of your choice. You want to come up with excuses, life is not going to come to you. Simple stuff, guys. Okay, fine. Now today, let's continue the same topic. Okay, what should be your next steps once you feel you're rightly prepared enough and like some level of confidence is coming up? Okay, let's get to the second segment of actually cracking the interview and getting into the company. Okay, but before cracking the interview, the stage comes there, the second phase where you should get interview calls. Now there is a process there as well. Many people don't do that, and then they're like, why am I not getting the call? What is happening? What is going wrong? Point is, you figure it out. You have a thinking brain, you have an analysis brain, apply a process and figure it out. Now let me give you what is that process of getting the interview calls. Yesterday we spoke about one brilliant thing. Yes or no, guys? Yesterday we spoke about, like, you need to be prepared for what openings the market is expecting you to have. Nothing but hunting for the job descriptions, right? It is like you are somebody, the market needs somebody, you need to become that person who the market needs. So if there are like 10 companies you hunt for, there would be 10 job descriptions. Now that's the starting point, guys. Understand what the companies want, and then you see, are you ready for that kind of a position? That's it. You just meet the requirement and the work happens. Many people are like, they're not ready to understand what the company people want. They're learning, whatever learning, something's this, sometimes that. But the point is no direction. To understand these things, work towards what the market is expecting from you people. Very important stuff. So now again, I'll give the starting point is the same, guys. What you need to do for getting the interview calls also, the starting point is the same. You start hunting for the job descriptions of the companies where you want to get job, or whatever is your job profile. If you are saying like, I'm having like a fresher in Java, or like 2 years experience in Java, or whatever you're claiming, accordingly hunt these job portals like Naukri, Monster, Shine, Indeed, whatever, or just hunt it in Google. You'll find something out. In LinkedIn you can find it. You would get lot of openings posted by a lot of HRs in a lot of companies. Collect it down, start reading, start analyzing. Okay, look for the technicality on an average what the market is expecting from you people. Okay, now comes the second. So once this base analysis is done, the base analysis would be used to even do the preparation and to even perform the resume, guys. Whatever the market needs, you have to become that person, guys. It's simple. You cannot say like, the market is expecting a XYZ, but I am just like Y. So the market is not going to consume you, right? So don't complain about situation. Understand that you need to know X and Z as well, because market is expecting all the three components. If you are just one piece of it, then that means it's a high time you need to upgrade. If you don't upgrade, you would be left behind in life. No opportunities, less packages. That would become your life. So understand. Simple stuff. What the market wants, you become that person. What you need to do, all the job descriptions, summarize, read through all the technologies now. Okay, read through the roles and responsibilities, read through the technologies, what exactly is the expectation based on your role. Now what is the second step once this analysis is done? The second step is preparing the right resume. Okay, what is this right resume? The resume basically should have all the skill set which the market is basically expecting. That's the final goal of your resume, guys. Okay, it should have all the things which on an average the 10 or 20 companies which you would have studied, whatever they are expecting, that resume, your resume should have all of that. If you are not having it, know it that it would be tough for you, for them to filter and then call you and screen you for the interview process, because they are expecting some set of technologies. Your resume is not having it. Even if you upload in all these portals, basically your resume is not even going to get filtered, because their expectations are different, your resume is different. The market has gone, guys. It's 2020. It has been huge increment in the IT world. A lot of people just with basic knowledge, filtering it out is really going to become very tough. You need to be in pace of what is the market need, and not just for getting into the IT. I'm telling to all those people who are also like completed 3-4 years in the industry, you need to be in pace of the market, because new and new things would keep adding always. That is the IT industry. New technologies, new innovations will keep coming always, and you have to keep learning it, keep upgrading it, and have it in your resume and be ready to face challenges in that. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's how it works. Okay, now again, come back. So what is the final expectation from the resume? Your resume should have all the tools or the technologies which right now the summary of these 10 companies are expecting. That's the end goal. But now you cannot start directly with that kind of a resume, guys. You need to prepare a honest resume about yourself. Do this exercise, guys, step by step process. Perform this hard work, then you would realize that okay, there is a need for you to grow. And when you feel this need, then only you would be committed. Otherwise many people will be like, no, I know everything, let me face. And when you face, you get rejected, and then what? Yeah, you will get low in confidence, like, do something to me, do something to me. Take responsibility of your bloody life. Don't beg for it, earn it. Put your time into efforts, get it converted into results. You become in charge of your life. Don't cry about situations. That's really creepy. Don't do that. It's shit, basically. Come on. It really feels bad to say that. You have to earn your position, guys. If you have skill and talent, market is ready to justify. If you're not having it, how do you even expect the market to pay you something? Why should it even pay you? You want to have an easy life, then IT is not the world for you, guys. Take some other job. If that is also easy, but I don't think earning is not a joke. Whatever you do, you have to justify. No complaints. Life is not easy. School playtime is over. Welcome to the world. Become serious in this world. Otherwise, it will knock you down like red and blue, guys. Understand the fact. Complaining people, bullshit. Fine, let's get back. Don't lose me. Okay, so now first step again, prepare the resume which you are right now. Okay, honestly, maybe based on the learnings which you have or your project experience which you have, whatever you think through, prepare a resume representing that. Now if you're like, how to prepare a resume, google it guys. There would be n number of templates available. Search for the templates. Again, 3-4 templates will be coming to you. From there, take some extract, apply it, and then you would have something. Okay, now for all the freshers, I'll say prepare just 1 page resume. All the freshers in the house, prepare a 1 page resume. Nobody even turns for the second page for 1 year experience. For freshers, basically, what else you can do? People say like, I'm having 10 years of experience, I have just 2 pages. And even like, there are some people who suggest me, why 2 pages? Try to squeeze your experience in just 1 page. So understand, nobody goes to the third page. Nobody. No matter how much big of an experience you are, maybe I don't even know whether VPs or like the top people, they also go to that or not. But at least as far as I know, my resume and the people of like even 10 years of experience, they are not going to go into the third page. So as a fresher, 1 page resume you need to prepare. As maybe some experienced people, 2 pages are fine. Nothing beyond that, guys. Nothing beyond 2 pages. This is how it works. Fine. Now what should be included in your resume? What should be the sections and all that? Google it out, guys. Ask questions. If you want to have the right job, you need to hunt accordingly. Yes or no? Now ask all these questions. You would be getting like, if you don't know how to prepare a resume, Google it out. Like, what is the step-by-step instructions to prepare a resume in Java? You would find links with that, guys. People would have uploaded sample resumes. A number of things would be there. Why are you waiting for? Gone is the time when there was no internet and you were at the manual mercy of somebody else to come and help you people. That time is past. It is dead. Today we are into this technology world and you are the pillars of it, guys. You are the IT professional hunting. You should be the best person to be able to utilize the power of internet. Open your mind, open your eyes, make the maximum most of it. Google it, get the templates of resumes. Fine, take some templates. Like for first 1 page resume, you will find many, whatever you feel logical. Basically, it's like resume is your representation. Whatever you feel good, you have to have that. Now Google it out, find some templates. There is nothing right or wrong in IT, guys. You need to understand. Even if you are preparing a resume, a more fancy related one, IT is not going to say, hey, we don't qualify this resume. It's nothing like that, guys. Everything is right, everything is wrong. It's all about perceptions of people. So don't get stuck into, no, because my resume is like this, that's where. Simple. Google it, find 10-15 resume samples, read through all of that, look at the sections, how they are arranging, come up with your summary resume. The market needs that simple stuff. Now, step number 1, okay, what is step number 1? We googled all the job descriptions. We now understood like, okay, in my resume, all these things should be available like this. Good. Now, step number 2, you need to Google and figure out the resume templates. Once the resume template is prepared, just the sections of that, then step number 3 comes. Prepare a honest resume of yourself. The person that you are, the knowledge that you carry, the projects which you have done, the roles and responsibilities which you have done, an honest mirror of your life, guys. Your resume should be a mirror of your life. This is how it works. Don't fake it. You fake it, you walk into the interview, there are questions happening, you're not able to answer, your things get caught, you get rejected. Simple stuff. You should be that confident that anything being asked in interview, you should be able to crack it. That's how your preparation should be. So that's where I'm saying step number 1 should be a transparent copy of what your personality is. Prepare that as the resume. Okay, and it would be something like, no matter what questions are coming, you would have genuine answers to that, and then you would be able to, when there is honesty, when there is genuinity, there would not be pressure and stress. If the questions come, you would be in a position to very nicely, comfortably answer it. Why the people are panicking in the interview, getting nervous interview? Because they have added so much of things which they don't even know. Maybe just heard the names, read one line about it, didn't do any practice of that, and now sitting in the interview, okay, now what is going to happen? If you are prepared, this panic nature is going to die down. So understand this fact. Step is, you have to prepare an honest resume about yourself. Guys, now the thing, maybe this honest resume might not be getting you the interview call. Understand? Honesty is fine, but this honesty is for yourself. It might not really be getting you the interview calls because the market might be expecting something different. Logical approach, guys. The market is expecting something different, and what I said, read the job descriptions, summarize all these technologies, all the roles and responsibilities which will be inside those job descriptions there, and now there is a final resume which should have. Now that would be a resume which has all the technologies, all the roles and responsibilities which the market wants. So one version of resume is with you, what you are right now, and there is an upgraded version which the market wants. Now what you need to do, now you need to analyze as part of the next step, compare what is the missing gap. Compare what is the missing gap. Don't be at the mercy of somebody else, guys. Once you identify these gaps, use Google to solve your problems. Yesterday I told you guys to do some mini project, right? Take like that kind of one project. In that one project, whatever is the gaps in terms of maybe technology, in terms of your roles and responsibilities, in terms of your designing and all these aspects, how about you think about all that logically? Now one by one you take a piece, you explore it in Google, do some POC applications, write it in your Eclipse or wherever, perform some executions, read some links about it, apply it in your mini project. Now what is happening is, there is the resume which is your identity right now, there is a resume which you want to become. One by one you start picking items from this resume. Now you define the next process. You take this new item from the resume, maybe you have not heard about it, maybe some technology which you are not aware about it. IT is always going to have new and new things, guys. Let me tell you, there are some things called as, I think MongoDB you might be aware of, there is something called as Couchbase, there is something called as Cassandra, there is something called as Kafka, there is something called as ActiveMQ, there is something called as RabbitMQ, there is something called as Redis, there is something called as EHCache, there is something called as Zookeeper, there is something called as ZeroMQ, there is something called as something new which is there in the IT which you people will not be aware of. Understand this fact, IT is always going to have new and new things. So that means practically it is not possible to know everything. Not practically possible. But what is possible, guys? Given any new thing, how to explore it, learn it and implement it, that skill is required in people. Be it fresher, be it experienced guy, if you want to survive in IT for a very long time, you need to learn the art of working on something. You need to learn the art of learning basically. It's not about one technology or one piece of a software you just learn. No, that time is like past. Now the trend is so high, so and so changes happening in the industry, where you need to focus on, okay, how to, the art of learning basically. Anything I give you, what process you would follow so that you can take it, understand it, apply it in the project and say that yes, I'm done with that. That's what is the expectation these days, guys. So know the art of learning, the art of working. Anything new would be coming to you. What is the art of working, guys? Go to Google and just start reading about it. Maybe some tutorials would be available, some free links would be available. Start exploring, start finding, and you would find benefit coming in that, guys. Truly required. Now what is going to happen now? First, so take an item from the destination resume. There is a you, there is the final resume which you want to have. Now from the final resume, pick this one item which you feel, which you have not heard about it. No need to panic. In IT there would be a lot of things which you don't know, but you have to learn that, right? You have to become good in that. So now what you do is start googling about what this new piece of technology is, what it is, how to work with it, what kind of use cases this technology is used into, perform some POC application and then apply it in your mini project. Guys, it's hard work, it's dedication, there are no shortcuts. If you do this, when you walk into the interview, your confidence level would be huge. Otherwise, there would be a panic state. So understand. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the way to do it. If you have time, if you want to take ownership of your life, do it. You would find the benefit in that. If you still want to be like, still tell me, people are telling you, guys, you're not doing anything about it. That's okay. Basically, you take a choice how we want to go further. Okay. Now, I'm telling you the honest things which I want you people to apply. It might take some time, but just think of the destination result. What is the destination result? There might be so many technologies which you have not heard about so far, but in exploring each and every one of it, your mind is going to open up to so many things. It would open up to Google, it would open up to research, it would open up to exploring new things, applying in the project, and all these things are starting to happen. All these things will happen, guys. Your mind will start working as a different person because you are experiencing new and new things. Understand these things. Take one piece from the destination resume, then analyze it, explore about it, why to use it, yes, what, when, why, where. Ask these questions like why this piece of technology is used. Once you ask it, accordingly hit the Google. You need to ask the right questions, accordingly hit the Google. You would find sample ready-made applications also. You need to apply that, put it in your applications. If it does not work, take the exceptions, put it in Google, read through it, solve it. Become a self-explorer for problem solving, guys. Become a self-explorer for problem solving, and the end result of that would be whatever is the first item you picked up from this, you would be now good in that, applied in your mini project, and now you would be in a confident position to add this piece of technology in your current resume which you are, and that is a more confident version of you. Now you repeat this process till the time your resume becomes in line to the market expectations. Once it becomes in line with the market expectations, then huge calls will be coming. Okay, now I am not saying to you people like wait for the time till your resume becomes really like market expectations. I'm not saying that. You can start hunting right away. There might be situations, maybe not everybody is requiring all those skill sets. It's fine. Market is having all kind of opportunities. So what you do is, once you feel your resume is having decent amount of technologies, I would recommend that take this resume, put it in Naukri Monster, and keep following up with all the positions. That is a parallel stream which you need to keep happening continuously. Don't wait, guys. Waiting is never a solution. Start applying based on, if you think like you have decent amount of technologies in your resume, upload it on all the posters, apply it for all the jobs, do that reserved time every day, maybe for 2-3 hours on a daily basis. Keep applying, keep doing the follow-ups. But what are you going to do remaining time of the day? The remaining time of the day, you should spend time in learning and upgrading your resume to the next and next bracket. A time will come when automatically, and whenever you're learning, acquiring something new, upload it in your resume as well. So that's where on a daily basis your resume is being updated, your technical knowledge is being updated, and you are becoming ready for the industry a bit more. And then this is a more confident version of you. Now what is happening? The resume was your mirror. Anything we ask, you are able to answer it. That kind of a preparation is required, and that's the right way of preparing your resume. It's not just about copy paste, or it's not just about what is the trending technology. It might help in filtering, but you will be getting caught in your interview time with that. So understand this, your resume should be a reflection of what you are, and this is a process by which you can get there. All good? Understand these things, guys. If you want to really have a successful life, not just getting the interview call, but even cracking the interview call, and not just cracking the interview call, but living a very stable and successful life, it needs hard work and efforts. And this exercise which you're doing for upgrading, this will train your mind and the body to work on any new things, and very easily you would be getting results, because that's what is the current market expectations, ability to work on anything. Fine. So that was the process which you need to follow in terms of preparing your resume. Then I think, hope it is clear. Now, once your resume is ready, what I said, upload it on all possible places. Don't narrow it down that I'll be applying it on only this website or that. No liking for all. You want job, wherever the jobs are there, apply everywhere. Okay, that's your next stage. You can be like, which are the top 5 job portals? Google for that. You will find it, create accounts, fill up the data, upload it. On a daily basis, keep applying for all the opportunities. Whatever emails you keep coming, keep applying for it, guys. Don't worry what is going to happen. If you think your resume is ready, you can face the interviews. Just keep applying, keep applying, keep applying. So all the job portals are one. Second, on a daily basis, be active on LinkedIn kind of platforms where you're doing this R&D, where your resume is going to become the destination resume version. You need to get in touch with a lot of working professionals. You would find that people are genuinely working for some companies. In LinkedIn, you can go, you can visit their profiles, you can see their life experience summary. You would find that, okay, these are genuine people. Send up a connection request to them, customize a message properly. Hey, I'm a new thing in the IT industry, I needed some guidance. I was finding that you would really be the nice person to help me out. Can you please guide me? The more politely you approach, 10 people you approach, out of that 5 would be saying, yes, how can I help you? The world is pretty good, guys, and the LinkedIn platform is for that purpose. So you're not alone in all of this thing. You upload, while preparing this stuff, you can reach out to others. But guys, you need to know, you need to solve your own problems. If for these small problems you keep asking to working professionals, they'll be like, they'll not feel like helping you guys. For every small things, if you're coming to them, they will help you in terms of guidance. Okay, do this, this is what is the market trending technology. In your resume you should have something like this. But if you take exceptions and solve me, people will get irritated, they will not be supporting you. Those kind of problems you should solve by using Google, using Stack Overflow kind of website, using experiments of your own. For these things, don't reach out. And the same thing applies. The same thing applies when you are in the IT industry as well. If you are working professional somewhere, understand that your time is important. The team member's time is also very important. There is work assigned for him. There is work assigned for you as well. If you are not able to get your work done, for every small things you are trying to take support from others over a period of time, starting everybody would be helping you, but after that people will start getting frustrated. Like, for every small thing this guy is coming, you're getting your salary, you would even hear these kind of comments, you're getting paid for this now, so work for that. You would hear these kind of statements, and what kind of a life would that be? That's where I'm saying, guys, knowledge, skill set, self ability to solve the problems, ability to debug, this is required. This is seriously required, guys, for entire life. I'm saying about, that's where use this practice of what I'm doing. Ask what kind of help, be smart enough to ask for help, not for any small things. Don't go there, because then people will stop helping you. That's how it works, guys. Human psychology, understand that. But guidance, everybody would be ready to do that, everybody would be happy to do that, because they feel like they are helping you to go as a better person. So use that. Be active in LinkedIn. Once you start giving results, what will happen is, be constantly in touch with the same connections who are trying to help you out. What will happen is, if they are having any job openings in the market, what they would be like, hey, I already know one of a person who is already working on all these, he would refer you, recommend you. Life is a long term game. You don't know what is going to happen up in future. You be in touch with some of the people now, maybe 6 months from now in their company, if some opening comes and they know that you have grown over a period of this much time, then they would be happy, like, hey, we have a job opening, can you apply here? This is how things connect. The destiny has its own way. If you are ready to put efforts, the destiny has its own way to connect things to you. If you just want to sit, close your hands, not practice, and just like, give me job opening, give me job opening, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. Understand, you have to put efforts, then something will connect. And this is what is the next process. You have to take your resume, be daily active on job portals, keep applying daily basis, keep upgrading your knowledge daily basis, be active with the LinkedIn, talking to the professionals on a daily basis. Just imagine, this is the right way of preparation for getting interview call. In just matter of a month time, you would find that you are an upgraded version. Your resume is starting to pop up in the job hunt. You are getting the interview calls from there, and like, you are approaching LinkedIn, your confidence is always going to become better. Compare how different person you will become in just 1 month. That's how it works. In just 1 month you can become that person. Now what next? Once you are that person already, okay, now once you see that you're getting these interview calls and stuff like that, then comes the next phase of cracking the interview. Now, one thing, be it with regards to technology, skill set, logical thinking, experimenting, all these things we already spoke about in this past, yesterday till today's time. If you do all these things in a proper manner, you would be very confident to crack the technical rounds. Very confident, because your approach is better every day, your skill sets are better, your problem solving ability is better, your ability to use Google to get your project work done is rising. You have to keep doing it, you would get better in all that. So in interview, at least this phase would become very easy for you people to crack. But now you need to understand, apart from this, there are a lot of other aspects which you need to worry about when you're about to go for the interviews, guys. And you need to be good in those aspects as well. Then you would be able to crack the interview. Now let me talk about those things. Technology is one. Okay, if you are into this Java field, because I was a Java developer, so I can comment more about that field. I interview on Java, so I can comment more about that field. So let me tell you, if you are into this Java field, you have to be very good. No matter how much experience you have, like maybe 0, maybe 6 years, maybe 7 years, maybe 10 years, okay, at that time the core concepts of Java should be crystal clear in your mind. With junior level, 0 to 5 years of experience, you would be expected to do lot of practicals also with that during the time of interview. Many companies will have. It depends from company to company, guys. I'm not saying it's a must and everywhere, but as a standard, I've seen many companies, your core Java knowledge would be very much required. In-depth clarity of things, core Java. Now in core Java, ability to code, all that is fine. Now how does Java things and blah 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 stuff, core Java concepts very important, but there would be high significant value on usage of data structures. Now, not just theory about data structures, even maybe some projects like coding some data structures, or some interviews would be like how to apply these data structures for this situation, which data structure is going to be best, how would you arrange it, and that kind of a thought process would also be required. So nothing but applications of data structures in the industry that would be required. Next thing, multi-threading, guys. Okay, these are the primary three things which you should be really good at. One is the basic core Java related concepts of how the things are, basically whatever it comes in core Java, but precise focus on data structures part and precise focus on multi-threading related part. Okay, as part of your core Java suite, to really practice all these things till 0 to 5 years of experience, that would be the strong foundation. Strong foundation, fine. Apart from that, whatever technologies or the skill set which you have upgraded, you already need to have all that and done, so you would be in a way better position to deal with all these such things. And yesterday we spoke about some of the experienced people that you need to know about the high end frameworks or the things as well. For example, distributed caching, like usage of Redis kind of thing in the system, or something like asynchronous message brokers like Kafka and things like that, or maybe SQL databases like relational databases, for example Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL, or MS SQL, all those things, SQL, and even NoSQL like Mongo, Cassandra, these kind of systems. So you need to be aware of all of these pieces as well. Be good in Spring. Nowadays, the market is really going crazy in terms of Spring Boot and microservices. So understand what these concepts of microservice, why it is trending so much, what are the advantages, disadvantages, where what kind of projects will be applying. Theory is just one. Maybe in your projects, how about you build it up like a microservice? What is the discipline of building up in the microservice pattern? Ask all these questions to yourself. Fine, read the recording again, practice accordingly, your life is really going to be better. Understand all these things that would make you to pass the technical rounds very nicely. But now let me tell you people, logical ho gaya, technical is done, you are able to solve it, all this is done. That is one part of interview, but let me tell you, that is the most important part, but that is not the sufficient part. You need to be good in many other aspects as well if you need to really crack the interview, guys. And I want to add some value with regards to that aspect as well. Many people, despite being very good in their technicals, they get rejected in the further rounds. Let me tell about that prospect. I'm getting too thirsty today. Okay, now one thing done, clear cut. You need to understand the reasons why you are being rejected, why somebody is being rejected, not you. You are good, you're great, you just need to do more hard work, and then you will see the fruits of that. Okay, but why is somebody getting rejected? If you solve that problem, automatically your life is going to be good. Technical is one very important section. Be good in that. You, and whatever you spoke so far, practice that, put efforts. You will be getting ready, you will be getting interview calls, you would be facing the calls, and now you are here in the interview. And when the technical questions are happening, you are able to do it as well. Now what are the other things? Okay, from the other things, guys, very important is your personality. Okay, the personality. As soon as somebody talks to you, what kind of a vibe you emit from yourself? What is your personality vibe? For example, there would be people looking at them, you would feel negative. There would be some people, they are not really smiling in the interview. There would be some people who are not really confident about themselves because there is nervousness inside. Nothing but at the time of interview, the vibe that you emit from your body, that connects with the interviewer, guys. That really connects. If you are nervous, if you are not confident, if you are really hesitating to expressing out yourself, these things will definitely have negative outcome for your interview. Definitely. Because देखो, from the interview perspective, from my perspective, interviewer perspective, somebody who is trying to hire you, would I like to hire a nervous person or somebody who is having the lack of confidence in himself? Because I need to hire somebody who will be working in my project and who would be getting the things done. So I would like to hire as positive attitude person as possible, who likes to take on the challenges, who likes to put hard work, immense hard work, who is good in technicals, but the attitude, the mindset is also nice. When you're nervous, your body emits that nervous vibes. Many people I've seen, because of this reason they get rejected, because as an interviewer they lose the confidence of the interview, like maybe technically good but the personality is not reflecting the same. So understand this fact: confidence and taking yourself like, okay, with a strong thing, talking properly, communicating nicely, understanding the question properly, taking your time to properly think, properly respond. There is a smile, there is a kind of, okay, challenge coming, fine, let me solve it, let me try to solve it. There is a efforts always happening, not giving up people. Now your personality, what kind of a person you bring in for the interview. And guys, let me tell you, if you have prepared your resume, how do you get this? If you have prepared your resume by hard work, by actually upgrading yourself, by adding it into the interview, by doing the logical thinking, whatever we spoke right now, then let me tell you, let me guarantee you, when you walk into the interview, your confidence level would be way too good. If you have copied pasted, if you don't know it, then the nervousness would be coming, then the struggle would be coming, and then your body will tell it. You don't have to lie. We understand, guys, we understand. Okay. We have been in this industry for like 10 years, we understand. So you cannot bluff with us. It's possible, we can find it out whether you're genuine, whether you're fake. It's pretty natural. In just like 5-10 minutes, things can be spotted. There might be some very brilliant guys who knows how to fake it very nicely. Maybe they might just get in, but if they are not able to perform at work, that also gets spotted. Okay. It's not just a word world, it's a practical world out there. So know it: without knowledge, without technical skills, you will be caught. That's how it works. Fine. Now, the personality, important. Have confidence, show confidence, be strong, communicate, understand what is being asked to you, respond in. Okay, now this section very important. Interviewer might ask you some question. Okay, he's having some expectations that you would answer it in that particular manner based on his understanding, maybe something. You should be logical in looking at that. One thing, one blind thing which I have seen in the people: if I ask a question, they would start putting whatever they know, whether I am interested in knowing that or not. Just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. A point comes when I like just interrupt them. I don't want to know all those things. This is my question, talk to the point. I even tell that because my time is also important, right? I need to go and do my office work as well. So I become really then harsh at that time. But there would be some interviewers, like I have got feedbacks from other interviewers. They're like, I asked something, that person was circling, not coming to the point, and in the end he didn't even come to the point, and then I have to reject that person. There would be some interviewers who will not be stopping and correcting you in the right direction as well. They would allow you to circle, and then they are like, hey, this person does not know, maybe just leave it. Understand, when you are answering to some interview question, read the body language of the interviewer, whether he is really feeling interested to listen to what you want to say. Ask some questions like, okay, is this fine, or should I explain it in more detailed manner? Be interactive there. Okay. Important, I think for freshers it might be a bit, yeah, but this is how the practice works. If you're experienced, then definitely don't get boundless. Like, I ask a question and you get in your own dream world and start speaking everything whether I want to know it or not. You're killing my time basically, and the end result of that, when you kill my time, I'll kill your future. Just kidding, guys, about it. But yeah, just understand the body language of the interviewer, whether he's really interested to know that or not. But if the interviewer is like not really expressing something out, then you should ask him like, okay, am I on the right track, or do you want me so to get in more details about one particular section? You can do that. Ask these kind of questions, and accordingly tell what the interviewer wants to explore from you. That would help the interviewer to take a proper decision about you. Basic practice, but keep applying these things. Okay, that's how you should have a two-way communication in interview, not just one way. Like, I ask a question, you just say something. Okay, read the body language, tell it properly. Okay, this is how technique you need to apply while you're talking. Next thing, listen the requirement very clearly. Some people, like, just with the first statement they will like, okay, I'll tell you. Wait, let me tell the entire requirement first, then you understand, then you ask some questions. Now देखो guys, again, one of a technique which I apply many times, I ask questions in such a manner that it is just only 40% of the entire requirements, just 40 to 50%, half of a question. And now I want to see how the person thinks. Like, is he able to think about rest of the 50% questions and ask me those questions, and then I would be explaining them in details. And many of the companies will do the interview in this particular manner. They'll not give you the final end question. There might be some companies who do that, but there would be a lot of other situations where you would get very raw things. Or sometimes, you know what, I give wrong questions as well. I give wrong questions and I want to trick and identify whether this person is able to find that the question is wrong. That means you need to be so much alert in your thing. And if you answer to my wrong question in a confident way that this happens, that means you have actually wrong answered the wrong thing in a wrong manner. I am expecting you catch what is wrong in that question and then say, hey, it doesn't go like this, right? Maybe you should be like this. And then that means it's a thinking brain sitting out there. I apply these kind of techniques to identify who think basically. It's not just a copy paste work, it's about you thinking mind answering it. So understand these kind of techniques might come at the time of interview. Okay, understand all these things, guys. And now once you're doing all that, so understand the body language, what the interview wants to say, listen to everything very properly, analyze it very properly, take a pen on a paper, speak it out what you're thinking into, write, project everything nicely, be comfortable. When you have done a massive hard work in upgrading your knowledge and all that, then this phase would become very easy for you. Perform these basic set of steps, your life is really going to start finding better in the interview. Fine, section done. Now apart from this thing, your attitude means a big deal, guys. Very important, your attitude means a big deal. No matter whatever we spoke right now, it might be like 70% to 75% of your decision maker. Fine. But even if you are the most expert person of your technology, of your arena, don't get so overconfident that, hey, come on, this job is mine and I'm like the king and the ruler of this, nobody can beat me type. Don't get ego attached to yourself. Don't do that. Be very down to earth no matter how great of a knowledge you have. You know what, in my team, basically I'm saying like 20 people team, right? Before filtering for my team, there are already 3 rounds which the people go through. 3 technical rounds, rigorous technical by a lot of experts of my company. They experiment, do all those things. But when the people is about the decision whether you want to hire them for my team or not, the HR just drops me an email. This is a profile shortlisted, very nice positive comments. This is the resume, this is the past history, whatever he has done with the other interviews. Everything is available. Now you decide, do you want to really hire him for your project or not? This kind of a situation comes being at the manager of my team. And at that time, guys, I don't look at the technicals. Technically, he's already proved himself. But as a manager, I look for many other aspects, and that becomes my decision maker. If I say no, that person will not be there in my team. That's what is the value of my word, because I think from, will this person be able to work and coordinate and cooperate with my team and get results along with my team? No matter how brilliant he is, but if he's having attitude, if he's having ego, he's not going to pass my layer, and I will make sure that does not happen, because I need to create a right team environment. Because what will happen is, if there are like 10 people in my team, one person is so much egoistic, he would create problems for the rest of the 9 people. And what happens if my project faces problem, I would need all the 10 people to be working. I cannot count on the single person. But if a dirty environment happens within the team, there would be clashes coming up, nobody there to support each other. That's where I would check on the attitude of the person. No matter, and guys, not just for interview or acting sake, in life, if you want to become successful, no matter how great your knowledge is, always be down to earth, always be kind, always be helpful. And I precisely, or many managers will precisely look for this kind of attitude in people. Like how down to earth he is he ready to help others, is he ready to learn and upgrade and even help others to upgrade when tough situation comes, like somebody else is also stuck, can he, so my interview questions during the managerial or would be like, you are having tight timelines, somebody else is also having a tight timelines, how do you solve, and maybe you are the person who can solve his problem as well. What behavior level questions, how do you interact with such situations? And I want to know your personality. If you are so egoistic, like no, I'll care about because my timeline is also there, that person maybe he can take care of himself or somebody else can, these kind of personalities kind of answers, then I am then hesitated to recruit such people, because he doesn't really care for other guys of my team. And when anybody one fails in the team, the entire team fails basically. You need to understand that. So now my focus would be on the attitude. Be down to earth, be kind, be caring, be knowledge sharing, be always having the attitude of upgrading. Don't be saturated, always upgrading mindset. Okay, fine, this would be the thing. Other than that, okay, other than that, some cases would be like proactive nature. Okay, this is the last thing that I would say, and then we'll get started. Proactive nature, like not really waiting for somebody to tell you instructions in the interview and during that the work as well. This would be one of a nature, like how do you come up with the questions or you come up with the approaches and you try to solve the problem, not wait for like I tell you, hey, can you just solve this problem. You come up with your own side. That is the proactive nature, and at the time of interview there will be focus on that as well. Like given some problem, easy like coming up with more and more ideas, and like not waiting for me to elaborate and explain more, rather he deciding and he taking decisions. Oh, can we do it in this way, can we do it in that way, even trying to correct my questions. That is proactive nature. From your side you are coming up with the things. Fine, all these things would be done. Your attitude, your personality, be down to earth, be humble always, be caring, be upgrading, be always a team player. This is not an individual game. Be a team player always. These are the core principles which as a manager alone I check for sure. Okay, now once it has having a learning mindset, all those things would be at the base. Once you're done with that, then comes the HR discussions. Okay, again guys, keep ego aside, keep ego aside. Be polite, be humble, talk softly, talk gently. No matter what stage you are in your career, maybe beginner, maybe 10 years, maybe 50 years, doesn't matter. Be as soft spoken as possible. Your words matter a lot. Don't get into like tough heavy arguments. Okay, with peace try to solve the situation. Maybe there might be conflicts on some opinions. How do all these are like experiments. Like okay, in case of conflicts, when interviewer is on a different page, you're on a different page, how do you speak out a situation? If the HR is saying okay, no, this is the money that we can maximum give you, how do you react to such situation? Because everybody is observing how you react, how you say, even the statements which you are saying, everything is being monitored. That is what is the interview process. And there are many cases where at the HR time, the team says we want to recruit, the technical team says we want to recruit, the manager says we want to recruit, but the HR would take a stand. No, I find this problem in the person, and these kind of people cannot be in this company, and I am responsible for that. Because if something goes wrong in the company, the top management will ask the HR, how did we allow such guys of in? So HRs are responsible for that, right? So you need to understand, in the salary discussions, negotiations, be very intelligent, soft spoken, but a smart spoken. Talking about the package, you can say whatever is my current package, I'm expecting something like 20-30% is market actually always pays. But if your package is less, for example 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, so you can actually jump to like maybe 8-9 lakhs or even 10 lakhs. You can demand for that, but in a proper way. Explain it nicely, the situation, the market needs this, need that, needs. Come up with stories for justifying that yes, I am pretty capable, I can do good stuff for you, and I'm really talented, and I need financial aspects also to be met, and that's where I'm asking for this more money. I would be really happy. Use the words in the right way. I would really be happy if you can make my package this much, because then I would be able to like completely give my best to the system, and I'll not get any other thoughts. Okay, so speak it as soft as possible, but to the point, and convey your points nicely. Telling that as per company norms, it's fine, but if you are getting some experience, I would like that you either even improvise. You can even put your expectations there, but say that okay, I think it is a way too much, but negotiable, I can have that also. Fine, but put your views, that's required, and you can talk it nicely with the HR, it would be happening. Okay, even now there are cases where people like say set huge expectations. Now for how to set the expectations, there is a website called as Glassdoor. Okay, when you are walking into the interview, read about the company that you are getting into. There is a LinkedIn profile would be available, there is website like Glassdoor available. Go there, people would have a dummy, people would have uploaded their salary ranges and all that as part of Glassdoor website. You can see that okay, a person having 2 years of experience, how much is the package with that company offers. Based on that, you can put a proper reasonable demand for the package and stuff like that as well. So read the reviews, read what the company does, accordingly you get into the zone, that becoming comfortable with that. Fine, but as part of the HR, be soft spoken. Your money negotiations, do it in the proper manner. Don't get rude, don't argue, don't fight, don't jump into clashes. Be intelligent, smart, communicate your way through for getting the money that you want. Okay, this is what I want to say, this is what I want to add as part of all of this stuff. And guys, this knowledge, what I'm saying, this is not just for right now. This would be utilized, this process what we spoke about, this would be utilized for your next coming 10 years in the IT industry. And keep assigning, keep doing it, you would really get better, and you would be getting all the job that you want. And when you're having the morning routine where you're putting in huge efforts, you will find that you would put the efforts in the right particular required reasons, and then the results would be coming pretty nicely. Fine. So this is me, Tausif Sheikh, about to start with the success affirmations journey for our day 25. Hope I added some value to a lot of people. Understand these things in a pretty nice way. Become ready for the market. Okay, become ready for the market. Don't just offer yourself the way you are. Become ready for what the market expects from you. Do a hard work, do a preparation, and then you would be getting the job of your choice. Fine. Okay, understand all this is a huge learnings, guys. Huge insights, huge learnings, and this is how the industry works. Fine, that's my 10 years trying to summarize it to you people. Everybody sit down, relax, cool, calm, have belief in yourself. Whatever I said, it is hard work, it is efforts, but it is required to live a life of your dream. You will be getting money, but you need to become ready for that, and then it will come for you. Okay, everybody? Chalo, cool, calm, relax. Don't feel, okay, so much things to be done, so much things to be done. Don't think that. Don't think that. It will happen step by step, and you have time. That's where small daily improvements. Maybe you have to learn 10 technologies, but when you do it in a daily basis, you would see results in that. But if you don't start, you don't stop. If you don't start, nothing is going to happen in your life. You'll just be waiting, and it will just happen. Fine. So, chalo guys, let's get started for a day 25 success affirmations. This is me, Tausif Sheikh. Close your eyes so that you can open your eyes to a brighter version of you, a more better and upgraded version of you. Let the game begin.
Love.